I'm kind of excited about this one.
Are you?
Yeah, because it's like a lot of people were like heavily requesting this. Because a lot of people are like, we're not getting to the point where like a lot of people that are on our different social media platforms are kind of like coming through that, or like big either Dax or like Tom MacDonald fans. So like they're actually giving us like, hey, check out this one because that one da 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 da. So like, I'm excited. I'm really excited to take this one out because he always does things like this that are like gonna give you that your brain's gonna be like racing, you know.
Yeah.
Anyhow, bro, if we live. Good morning! Sacrifice, what's going on, guys? My name is Alex.
And I'm Alan.
Welcome to the Amicy channel.
Welcome.
Guys, if you're not subscribed,
Click on the subscribe button.
click on that subscribe button below and be a part of the Amicy gang. On God. You know what we're doing. We're doing best.
We do our best.
Guys, we've got Tom MacDonald, If I Was Black. It is Tom, so it's going to be interesting. Without further ado, guys, this is what we're doing to our best. Let's hop into this video. Let's get popping.
Let's get it.
If I was black, probably wouldn't with anyone who's white. Cause that slavery would honestly always be on my mind. If I was black, probably wouldn't ever wanna drive. Cause if police pull me over, I might go around and die. If I was black, I won't lie, I'd be scared to walk at night. The whole neighborhood is tripping like I'm out committing crimes. I'd be pissed at all these cracker rappers singing about my life. Stole my music, stole my style, give it back, that is mine. If I was black, just look at the facts. We don't stand a chance. 1 in 3 is locked away. Over half don't know they dad. See, white privilege and a money thing, but it's white people who are running things. Y'all benefit.
As usual, you guys know, when it comes to Dax, he's gonna give you guys.
Tom MacDonald.
No, I was thinking Dax.
I was like, where are you going with this?
I think that's something that guy like Dax.
That's like, what?
One
Tom
thing.
MacDonald.
This is why we have Alan to correct me all the time. One thing I'm giving my perspective. You can give yours. It's up to you.
Okay.
What I love about Tom MacDonald is the fact that he always gives you, it's straight up. Like from the beginning to the end, he packs so much into a short amount of time that you gotta be ready to go, right?
Yeah.
There's no, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to hit some turbulences. It's straight turbulences. You're already in it. And I think like one of the little segments that he talked about, he said, white privilege isn't about a money thing. Because I feel like everybody always goes, well, I'm not rich. Because all you think about when you go white privilege is you immediately think money. Mm-hmm. It has not. It's not 100% just that. It's such a long spectrum of things that it's kind of like Trevor Noah from The Daily Show mentioned. I don't know. I just thought about that, and he talked about like essentially what a lot of times people don't realize what privilege means. It's you operate in a world where it's the norm. And you're like, yeah, that's how it's always been. But for everybody else that's around you, that's not in your bracket of privilege, that's a luxury. And a lot of the stuff that he just talked about, like as you're saying it, I was envisioning it. Because that's also, a lot of them that Self is saying is also a fear for me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's kind of like, is he in people's, how does he do it? Is he like, but one of the things talked about is like, even like because slavery would always be on his mind. It's always on. It's kind of like this thing is like it's very hard to get that out of your head because everywhere you look, it's just a constant reminder. But people just go, no, it's just regular stuff here. But it's like what were we gonna say?
Because I mean, it's just like a lot of people just fear like of it coming back. Because there were like a lot of people were trying to say that there's supposed to be a civil war that's supposed to be coming back, but it's just like there's just so much going on in this world that, yeah, it's very scary to be a black person.
It's an interesting time.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, DJ, yes, sir. We need to go back so we can get a full round up here. Run it back, Turbo.
If I was black, probably wouldn't with anyone who's white. Cause that slavery would honestly always be on my mind. If I was black, probably wouldn't ever wanna drive. Cause if police pull me over, I might go around and die. If I was black, I won't lie, I'd be scared to walk at night. The whole neighborhood is tripping like I'm out committing crimes. I'd be pissed at all these cracker rappers singing about my life. stole my music, stole my style, give it back, it is mine. If I was black, just look at the facts. We don't stand a chance. 1 in 3 is locked away. Over half don't know they dad. See, white privilege ain't a money thing, but it's white people who are running things. Y'all benefit from your coloring. My pigment produce suffering. It's all white pride, white power, white lies, white houses, white guys, whitewashing. My brothers, my sisters, my culture while I'm watching. If I was black, I'd probably hate myself from they say. Racism made me racist, and I am not the one to blame. Hey, y'all won't say it to my face. In the circles, you feel safe. Y'all been using work.
You getting the Kendrick vibe? Yeah. What's that one song? You might not be getting big boom. Hey, it's like the camera angles change. Oh, what's that song? If you know that song by Kendrick, where he's like he's got like the robot camera, and every time he goes, hey, 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 the angle changes every time. It's like one of the dopest little sequences. Bro, that dude, this beat. Let's just pause. I know it's in a very serious topic, but this beat is fire.
Phenomenal.
And I like and again, it's like, I think one of the portions of just educating people, just a lot of times, is like to the things that you listen on a regular basis. If he had the exact same song or message on a slow type of, not a lot of people have gotten to actually listen to it. Yeah. But when you put it in everybody
in like today's like generation of like beats,
right? Mm-hmm. It works perfectly. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, DJ, yes sir. Run it back, Turbo.
I'm watching. If I was black, I'd probably hate myself from they say. Racism made me racist, and I am not the one to blame. Hey, y'all won't say it to my face. In the circles, you feel safe. Y'all been using words they made for us when we were slaves. Hey, wait, whoa. I know that was long ago. If I was black, I'd want my reparation money paid. If I was black, I'd take the police. I'd take the whole plan. I'd put holes in these sheets. If I was black, I'd put gold on my teeth. So if you think I'm broke, you will know when I speak. If I was black, it's my face on a T. R.I.P. underneath, on my name next to free. If I was black, I would die in these streets just to speak in my mind because I had a dream. If I was black, probably wouldn't ever do my taxes. Why support a government that persecute my blackness? Or pay the wage of law enforcement putting us in caskets? Or help to build the prisons that we trapped in? If I was black, I'd be mad. People glorify the trap while we dying every day fighting for everything we have. It ain't diamond chains and racks, this is systematic plan. They put us in the ghetto, gave us HIV and crack. If I was black, I'd hate America. Appropriate.
And the crazy thing is, these are facts that people have seen, but they choose to not bring it up because it's uncomfortable.
And I think that's one of the problems that we have, is that,
and we're just, it's like we're too forgiving. That's what I feel like people are scared of. They're scared because we as a people are just forgiven, and we look the other way, but they're like, wait, what if? It gets crazy.
So I was listening. I got a chance to read one of the D.L. Hewley books, and one of the audio. So he said the scariest place for a black person to live is in white people's imaginations. That is probably one of the hardest bars I've ever heard so far in just life in general, because it's so true. The person that a lot of times people create in their brains of how black people are, is I don't want to meet that person. Just like he was like, the version of the black person that's in those in quote quote white people's minds, he's like, I would never want to meet that black guy because that person is terrifying, right? And it's like the same way for a lot of times, like they classify black people as you're an athlete. When things go wrong, what do? Well, Obama made it. Why are we using Obama as a baseline or some sort of for the whole population of people that are black? Right? It's like they essentially want black people to, like, they always point out this, hey, why this person made it, so there's millions of people, but you're gonna choose 5, and those are the 5 people we're supposed to base our line off. But again, it's like, it's very difficult. People don't realize is that the standard that they want us to operate under, you have to be at a certain level of greatness. You can't be average. And that's one of the things that I read in the book I was reading recently, is that Every other race where you can be average and succeed.
Yeah, it's just
you cannot be average and be black and succeed.
It's like sports. You get a scholarship. Okay, you're going there. Boom. Something you get injured. The coach doesn't care about your grades at the point. He's just trying to use you to win games.
Yeah.
As soon as you get injured, scholarship cut off. No school. You just kicked out.
Yeah. It's a very fascinating thing, and I think that little thing he just said. He said, if I was black, I probably would have paid a government that. He said, but again, it's. I've said it before in one of Tom MacDonald's videos. Mm-hmm. It makes no sense for us to operate in the year 2020 and still be utilizing a lot of different laws that were established in a time where we weren't even considered a whole human being.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
There's so many things, and it's fascinating to me by the amount of people that just continue to live life. They're moving forward. They're like, forget the past. The past, it was a long time ago. Go to the future. But the past is when so many things were established to the point where the present is screwed up and the future is not going to change. It's only going to get worse because we didn't do anything about the stupid stuff that we're now still using in today's time that were established in that era.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's wild.
The exact same thing as I said about a human person. A human. If you have a lot of trauma from your childhood and you wonder why when you keep getting from relationship to relationship and you just cannot seem to function fully, but you have so much trauma from when you were a kid, if you don't deal with those traumas that you had, how do you expect to fully be 100% and function as an adult, especially in today's society, if you never address the things that held you back essentially mentally? You know what I'm saying?
And you just drag it on.
You're just carrying it on.
Baggage.
Be tripping. Anyhow, guys, it's probably gonna be a long video.
This is why we were 5 minutes late.
This is why we're 5 minutes late out here. Hey, yo, DJ, run it back, Turbo.
To keep my blackness, or pay the wage of law enforcement, putting us in caskets, or help to build the prisons that we trapped in. If I was black, I'd be mad. People glorify the trap while we dying every day, fighting for everything we have. It ain't diamond chains and racks. This is systematic plan. They put us in the ghetto, gave us HIV and crack. If I was black, I'd hate America, appropriate my character, and sell it to Caucasians who wish they were from my area. If I was black, I wouldn't give a fuck about the greater good. My grandma can't afford a rent. Y'all gentrified our neighborhood. Our lives matter, so stupid. Y'all hijacking our movement. Black lives matter because we lose it. Innocent youth, the police shootings. If I was black, the only role models I'm shown is the rich black rappers pushing guns and drugs and hoes. Yeah, hey, y'all won't say it to my face. In the circles you feel safe. Y'all been using words they made for us when we were slaves. Hey, wait, whoa. I know that was long ago. If I was black, I'd want my reparation money paid. If I was black, I'd take the police. I'd take the whole clan. I'd put holes in their sheets. If I was black, I put gold on my teeth. So if you think I'm broke, you will know when I speak. If I was black, it's my face on a T, R.I.P. underneath, on my name next to free. If I was black, I would die in these streets just for speaking my mind because I had a dream. If I was black, you'd attack when I say I'm proud cause you're mad that you ain't allowed. If I was black, y'all ever tried to take me down, one fist in the air, I would stay my ground. If I was black, I'd take the police, I'd take the whole clan, I'd put holes in their sheets. If I was black, I'd put gold on my teeth, so if you think I'm broke, you will know when I speak. If I was black, it's my face on a T, R.I.P. underneath, on my name next to free. If I was black, I would die in these streets just for speaking my mind because I had a dream. If I was black.
Ooh. Guys, that was If I Was Black by Tom MacDonald. Like I said before, genuine place.
And I bet you a lot of people are going to listen to this and they're going to be like, oh, okay, cool. And
Nah,
then go right back to life.
We're about to get so much haters, comments. But
it's
again,
not about the color, but it really is about the color. Because why are we still in 2020? Still,
you know what's interesting to me is like, is the fact that people always go, no, I don't see color. But I'm just like, so if color is not important, why does everything that we have, you have to identify your color? Think about it. if you have a mom that's white or a dad that's white, and you have a mom or dad that's black, they create you. You're essentially 50% of each. You have to put black. When you go get a bank, you're black. You can't choose white. Even though you're 50% white, you cannot choose white. You have to choose black. Mm-hmm. Why does that matter what color you are? They're gonna say some slick shit like, it's actually so that we can have an idea of where the no.
It's just like a job interview. You got when you put black, then it makes it quick for them to be like, okay,
we need 2 more black people here for us to actually be able to get that diversity program, and it doesn't look bad.
I always put other. Always.
Like, you can find out when I show up to this interview.
Like, you remember when you went for your interview and you're like, hey, my name is Arthur, and you showed up, and the guy was like, Arthur, and he's looking for you, and then you showed up, and he was just like, oh.
Yeah, and again, it's too late. I'm already here. But again, it's because my first name is Arthur.
Shout out to the
people
parents.
always assume that Arthur is gonna be a white person, but I'm like,
Tucker acquired.
But again, it's that's one of the things I like about Tom MacDonald is the fact that he allows you to essentially, he'll give you a message and you can run with it with as many directions that you want. Mm-hmm. But again, guys, if you're watching these videos, you know we're all about essentially. This platform is always we don't shy away from conversations.
We're just gonna be straight up with y'all.
We'll be straight up. And in the comments, you can write all the negative stuff you want, or you can actually have a conversation with us. And we're 100% open to be able to talk because we are big about understanding perspective. So if you have a different perspective about what you think, drop in the comments. But be respectful because we're adults out here, people. Some people in the comments, I'm like, are you 5?
Like, literally, though.
You're a child based on how you actually address somebody. But anyway, I digress.
And the sad part is half of them would just, like, full-on go raging. And I'm just like, I don't got time for this.
I know.
Delete. You just sat there.
And wasted so much time. Anyhow, guys, that was Tom MacDonald. If I Was Black. Love this dude, bro. I'm excited for his albums coming out.
I think it's out.
It's already out? Damn.
Okay.
Anyhow, guys, if you're not subscribed, click on that subscribe button below and join us.
Hey, y'all. Hit us up on the Discord.
Instagram.
Twitter. Come on. Join the Discord
group.
Like
this? No. Yeah. Twitter. And at all times, don't cheat yourself.
Love thyself.
And keep it Amicy. Peace.
I live inside my own world of make-believe.